That's not bad.
Yep.
We have one more segment that I was very excited about. Dom brought this one to the table.
Bust out, throwback.
Bust out. We used to do this, and this is a steal from the guys over at Barstool, who we both pay attention to.
Yes.
We love their content. They're very, very good. And they do this Mount Rushmore thing. And Dom and I were doing this for a while when we were running the podcast before. We're going to bring it back again. And Dom came up with the idea. And why don't you give us the topic on this
So,
one?
something quick, easy. Since we have so much hate for all things Philly sports right now, we want to bring a little love.
Little love.
One things, the Mount Rushmore of Philly landmarks or / institutions. Things that when you think Philly, you think of these particular things. Things that, like, if a tourism company would come in, they would put on their commercial.
Okay.
What would you see?
Yep. It's a very, very good one. Now,
Yep.
we have a list down, and I've actually broke mine down a couple of different ways. We're going to go snake draft, and Dom, because he came up with the idea, he wins the toss, and he elected to defer.
I defer.
Which means that I get the first pick on this one.
Okay.
And I wasn't sure. I'm glad you kind of elaborated on that because I wasn't sure if it was Philly for Philly people or Philly people, coming in for a weekend, things you needed. So that kind of clears it up. So
Yep.
I'm going to make my first round draft pick, the Rocky statue.
I
at the Art
knew
Museum.
you were going with it, and I was hoping you'd go with it.
All right, so you get
because
the next two.
listen, the Rocky statue is great, but the Liberty Bell
The Liberty Bell? Yeah, that was on the
is
list.
chalk.
All right, we'll see.
The Liberty Bell is chalk,
Take
and
it off
then
the
we're
board.
wrapping it around with the Love statue. Something
Love
just
Park?
Love Park statue, the L with the O and the V and the E, and that's how you spell love. That, in my opinion, is just as iconic as the Rocky statue.
Okay.
So we got the Liberty Bell and the Love statue, and that's what our number 1 and 2 pick are going to be. So now it's your turn. I need picks 2 and 3 for you.
All right. So that said, I'm going to take the intersection of Pat's and Geno's.
It's a good one. I got that on there too. I had that as Gino's steak sign, but yes.
Yeah, that's there. And can you word it again? This is somebody coming to Philly for the week. Things you got to do or see.
Things that you got to do, you got to see. You got to take a picture in front of something that identifies with Philly.
Give me. This is tough. I'm gonna take. Give me the Reading Terminal.
Oh, I didn't put that on my list. That's a good one.
Thank you. I'll take Reading Terminal and the intersection of Pat's and Geno's.
That's a good one.
You're on the clock.
I'm going to take Boathouse Row.
Oh, love it.
Boathouse Row, and then I am going to
wrap it up.
I'm going to wrap it up with. Man, I can go so many ways on this one. Do I do the classic mayhem and throw the curveball in there at number 4?
I don't know what to tell you.
I still think my 3 are stronger than your 3 at this point.
Well, we'll give it a chance. We'll
give
throw
it.
to people.
Yeah.
This is heated right now.
I am gonna say Delilah's Den.
Whoa! I think you just lost it.
When you think Philly, you think Delilah's Den.
Man,
I mean, I could have went so many different ways, and I got a list here that I'm gonna say afterwards. But I'm throwing Delilah's on there because you know what? When you get kicked out of basketball practice when you're a Sixter, where do you go? You don't go to Gino's. You go to Delilah's. That's where you go because you got some mental health issues that you got to clear out. And there's nothing that clears out a mental health issue more than a 360 spinning off a pole into a split.
Yeah.
Nothing better.
All right, if that's that, then
so I got Liberty Bell, the Love statue, Boathouse Row, and Delilah's Den.
All right, that's pretty good. I'm going to take it a different way, and this is Philly for Philly's sake, right?
Philly, yeah.
I'm down to 2, and I am going to go.
You got 1.
No, I'm down to a choice of 2.
Okay.
I got to make my decision. Now, I've already done that, so let me go. I'm going to go with the Gallery Mall. Give me the Gallery. And I was going to go Italian Market.
You lost it. You lost it.
I lost it?
The Gallery,
Philly for
if
Philly.
you ask a bunch of 65-year-old people.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air gets me into the Gallery Mall.
Fair enough.
Philly for Philly's sake. And I was going to go Vet. I had the Vet on, but I can't go see that. So.
Yeah, you can't go see that.
All right, and I had South Street on there, too.
South Street was one I thought of. I thought of William Penn statue on top of City Hall.
I had the Palestra.
The Palestra's good. The Palestra's very good.
But I don't feel like that's...
It's not. But for us,
It's not the Gallery.
I got the Art Museum steps. because everybody runs up the art museum
That's
steps.
me with the Rocky.
Well, the Rocky statue is different than the steps because
Okay.
the Rocky statue is not at the steps anymore. It's actually below the steps
Below
off to the
steps
side.
on Okay.
And
But in fairness, I did have Rocky statue and art museum all kind
Yep.
of wrapped into the same one.
and then I got Melrose Diner.
Oh, Melrose is a good one.
Melrose
Yeah.
Diner. Proud family member, my grandmother.
Is that right?
And a bunch of my aunt, my grandmother, a bunch of family members used to work at Melrose back in the
that.
day. So
A couple of bust outs on the list too. Definitely wouldn't make the list. The Navy Yard. Big
Navy-
fan of the Navy Yard. And how about the Randstead Room? You hip to the Randstead Room?
no,
It's like that speakeasy.
I know. Yeah, I
right?
know where it's at.
That's a bust out. It's
What
a
about the
fun
USS
place.
New Jersey?
Yeah, I like it.
You know, it's right there. Everybody sees it when they come over, or any of the bridges.
Very good. Yeah, the bridges. I
The
was going to go
bridges,
Ben
yeah,
Franklin.
Ben
too.
yeah, the
nothing
Ben
wrong with
Franklin. And maybe the Electric Factory.
that. Electric Factory is a good one.
Yeah, the Electric Factory.
Yeah.
Maybe the
What's the other club?
the TLA.
Yeah, the TLA, the Trocadero.
Yeah, the
right?
truck. Yeah,
all right.
you know, even the stadiums. The stadium, the area, the Philadelphia Stadium complex.
I would put the stadium complex on my Mount Rushmore of overrated in town. Wow. Yes, I'm
Okay,
not a fan.
that next week.
Yeah, but maybe
Next
we'll get
week,
there.
next
but
week.
that's it. Great little idea with that. We're going to put this up and try to get some action on who has the better Mount Rushmore.
Yep.
Did you have yours composed over on the?
I will.
We'll go back
So
and
we'll
check
go
it, make
Liberty
sure we
Bell, Love Statue, Boathouse Row, Delilah's Den.
Okay. And I am the Rocky statue, the intersection of Pat's and Gino's, the Reading Terminal, and the Gallery Mall.
Not Termini Brothers.
That's all part of that. Termini Brothers and DeNix. I'm all wrapped up in there because they're in the Reading Terminal.
Reading Terminal. Fair enough.
Yep. All right, so that is going to do it for this episode of Metrics and Mayhem. On behalf of Dominic Melchior III, the Mayhem, my name's Earl Phillips, the Metrics. Thanks for stopping in. We'll talk to you soon.